beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your August bi-weekly love reading. Oops. I just realized there's no candle in there. Well, I hope you guys are all doing well, and thanks for sticking with my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you are a new visitor to my channel, welcome. I'm the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. I do bi-weekly love readings every month. Now, last month, I know I was absent for part of the month for the bi-weeklies, but usually if I'm not producing on YouTube, I will definitely have readings up on Patreon, like a general mid-month reading or something like that. So if you are interested in joining my tribe over there and being part of the inner circle, the place where I feel most comfortable expressing myself and doing tarot readings, please do join me over on Patreon. Okay, so you guys are ready for your reading? I can tell. Let's go ahead and get started. Scorpio, and this reading is for all Scorpios out there that may be watching. Scorpio Suns, Moons, Rising, Scorpios on the cusp, on the House Cusp. So you could be the Libra Scorpio cusp, or you may be on the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, right? So, and also watch your, for Venus in Scorpio, and Mars in Scorpio. We each have a Venus and Mars sign. Your Venus sign really speaks to how you, your love style, how you participate in relationships, what you look for in a partner. And of course, Mars will be important in terms of how you approach, like in the bedroom and stuff like that. I don't know, how you approach things, how you express yourself, and how you relate as well to others. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. A couple more shuffles here for Scorpio. From August 1st through the 15th, 2018, Spirit, what are the bi-weekly love messages and energies that you have for the sign of Scorpio? Okay. Getting the number 3, which is good because I think the number 3 to me represents growth and abundance, long distance travel, long-term relationships. Also, I'm getting the Empress, so motherhood as well, and Empresses are quite lovely. They're quite attractive. So Scorpio, you may be feeling quite attractive this month to the opposite sex, I would think. Doesn't matter if you're a male or female. I just feel like you could be getting a lot of a positive attention. And I'm also seeing that, I'm seeing the Empress card in my head. So if that comes out in the reading, great. But also the number 3. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Hermit. Interesting, it's been coming out a lot in a lot of my readings at the bottom of the deck. So I'm thinking we're moving into Virgo season after Leo season, so it's not that far away. And the Hermit does indicate some of you are on a spiritual path, okay? Some of you I'm seeing are searching. It's kind of a soul searching type thing that I'm seeing. Also, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart. This can be a time of soul searching after a loss. It may also be a time where you need to withdraw from the world a little bit, spend some time alone. If I have any guidance for you before I start this reading, it would be for Scorpios to lower their expectations this month. Okay, you have Jupiter in your sign, which is still wonderful, but we have 7 planets retrograde right now. So you have to be very selective on what offers you take up. You know, you want to be careful signing contracts, etc., entering into new relationships. All of that is pretty much a no for the time being, at least until we get into the latter part of August going into September. So another thing I'm getting is that September is going to be a really good month for you. I feel like you can use this month for reflection. You can use this month to maybe spend some time alone contemplating where you want to be, you know, planning and that kind of thing. Judgment in reverse. Your challenge is the Eight of Swords, also in reverse. What has put you here? We have the Tower in reverse. Already we have 2 major arcana, powerful energy, and this is just for 2 weeks, and the first 2 weeks of August. 9 of Coins reversed in your thoughts and feelings. Recent past, we have 5 of Coins reversed. Near future, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so it looks to be a bit of an uphill battle, is what I'm seeing here. Which, I mean, I don't want you to think that you have to struggle the whole month. This is just a bi-weekly reading, so just keep that in mind. But what I'm seeing right now is like the jury's kind of out on a situation for you. You may be feeling very judgmental of others, of yourself. You could be in a situation where you're refusing to give someone a second chance because you're still stuck in the past. This could also be a situation where you know, you have not accepted responsibility for the role that you've played. You see what the other person has done wrong, but you yourself, you're infallible. There's nothing you have done wrong here, so you could be coming off as being very judgmental of others. Now, if that's not the case, I'm just seeing a situation here where you're not, you haven't made a decision yet. Okay, that's why I say the jury's still out on something here. Could be involving a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or someone that has that in their chart. Obviously, Scorpios and Capricorns, Scorpios and Virgos, and Scorpios and Taurus can be, well, I would say Scorpio and Capricorn would be a popular match between the two on Scorpio and Virgo. Your challenge is the Eight of Swords. Right, so it's coming up like this in the challenge position. Yeah, it seems like you're trying to get out of something here that makes you feel quite trapped. I'm also seeing problems with words and speech. You just don't want to be a prisoner anymore of these negative beliefs, belief systems. So your challenge is to kind of set yourself free and take back your personal power. Whereas your mind can be a prison, this challenge for you is then to see how you limit yourself in terms of your own beliefs. So I feel like here you might be keeping yourself stuck by maintaining your judgment about someone, which, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, you have your opinion, you're right. It's up to you to do what you want. It's your life, but I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here. At the root of the situation, we have the Tower in reverse. Okay. I'm seeing that something happened with your foundations. This can be your home, your family, you know, the root of a relationship here. Something has shifted and it's creating instability in your life. Now, the way that I'm seeing this is it's like a tremor, like an earthquake tremor, and it's rippling through your whole body, and it's sort of like, it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call that something here needs to change. And if you stay stuck in judgment, if you stay stuck in the past like that while we're going through this turbulent time and don't come out the other end having a solid opinion, that's where things could be difficult. Because with the Tower in reverse here, it suggests that there's still issues with the foundation of a relationship, and now is the time to shake things up and fix them. If you don't do that now, if you don't peel away the layers and get down to the brass tacks here, you've got a situation where the Tower is now burning from the top down. Well, in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's burning from the top down, so let's just say it's burning from the bottom up then, the reverse of that. Either way, you get what I'm saying. It's just happening at a slower rate. You have an opportunity now to fix things, however you want to do that, and however that resonates with you. In the past, I'm seeing you felt very out in the cold, you felt very abandoned, there was suffering here. I'm also seeing This can be some kind of poverty mindset, impoverishment. It doesn't have to be financial, but for some of you it can. I'm also seeing that a time was ending where you felt this way, a time of suffering was coming to an end, and you also might have felt like someone could have taken you out of your misery. So it's also saying be careful of relying on other people to kind of like pull you out of this slumber, or this feeling of being abandoned. I do feel like someone here felt very abandoned, felt very out in the cold, felt extremely separated, aka there were crickets. There was maybe no communication, or there was very little affection, or very little care. So I'm seeing that in the past, so that is the energy that is leaving. And I think that it's making you feel a bit critical now. You're not sure if you want to give this person another chance, or if you're not in a relationship, you just may be feeling a bit maybe unsure that you want to let anyone into your little circle. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of your thoughts and feelings, we have the Knight of Coin in reverse. You could be feeling like you're second guessing yourself right now, so you could be going back and forth. I'm also seeing earth sign here. You could be thinking about a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now the Knight of Coins in reverse is someone who's not really no more sure where they stand. They may feel very stuck, very weighed down with emotion, very stubborn. And also I'm seeing someone here wants to offer someone an apology, but they may not. It's kind of like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm just standing here. It's kind of like almost dwelling on something, but not like in a Five of Cups way. It's kind of like trying to figure out, like, did I really do something wrong, or was it the other person? And if it was me, like, you still want to fix it, but maybe you're hesitating to come forward with an apology, or you're hesitating to come forward with what you want to say, because the Knight of Coins can be silent, wanting forgiveness, feeling both stuck in the situation, weighed down with emotion, but not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like lingering. Going into the near future, this will be closer to the middle of the month, we have the Nine of Wands. So it's telling me that you don't want to give up on this person, or you don't want to give up fighting. It's an uphill battle, okay? It's also telling me that you've been through a lot of difficult experiences. If this is a relationship, it's been one thing after the next. You've grown a lot from this, and you don't want to give up. It's kind of this escalation of commitment. You've been with this person for so long, you've been through so much, that you feel like if you gave up now, you'd have to start all over again, and you don't want to have to start all over again. So maybe this could be for someone that's been through a lot of difficult relationships, or someone that's been through a lot with the same person. So I'm just seeing, you know, for you it's worth the struggle, but it is going to be a struggle. And it feels like you see where you need to go now. You see kind of the top of the pyramid here. So for you, the end is in sight. You know that if you put in more, you feel like if you put in more effort, that's going to equal more reward. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but that's what it seems like you're doing. It seems like you are exerting a lot of effort, wanting to maintain this. You are not wanting to give up on this person. But I do sense that there's a lot of judgment and a lot of criticism in this relationship, and kind of like you may be in a position where, well, I don't know if I'm going to give you a second chance, but then second guessing yourself at the same time. So there's a little bit of a contradiction that I'm seeing. It's also suggesting that you need to get out of your head. Maybe I would prefer to see maybe the Hangman here, because I feel like you haven't really released yourself from the situation. You're kind of holding a grudge. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm going to go ahead and pull your guidance message. And the signs that I'm getting again are the earth signs: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Obviously Virgo comes up very strongly. And yeah, I wanted to say Sagittarius too, for some of you who could be on the cusp. What does Scorpio need to know? Please help guide them on their high spiritual path in love and in light. For all my Scorpios out there that may be watching, what is your guidance for Scorpio with regards to their love lives? August 1st through the 15th, 2018. Scorpio. Scorpio. Love lives. August 1st through 15th, 2018. This one. Love abounds. So this is the Ace of Cups, which makes me think of the expression love conquers all. And it's also telling me they want you to look through your heart, not through your head. When you look at this situation, they want you to use your heart. They want you to analyze things with your feelings, not with your head. That's what's going to help. Also, if you have any blockages right now, they probably reside in your heart chakra. So if you do acupuncture, you do Reiki, or if you do any kind of healing modalities, ask your practitioner to focus on opening up your heart again, because I feel like that's where a lot of the wounding is, and that's where a lot of the blockages are. All right, so also wearing green and blue are wonderful. Basically, the meaning of this card is send love to yourself, send love to others. You can do that even invisibly or silently by just sending them love through, you know, picturing love entering their heart. So if you're experiencing difficulties in a relationship, you can also send that person love and help open up their heart as well. So this is also a card of healing. The Ace of Cups to me represents healing. It is the root of love. It represents unconditional love. So once you can start feeling that for yourself, you open up a whole world of love that it just pours out and flows out and heals everyone around you, including yourself. So this is a really wonderful way to practice and visualize healing yourself and healing others. If this is something that you're interested in working on over the next 2 weeks, I highly suggest doing that. So Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right here. Not a bad reading, not a bad reading at all. I feel like all of this is very much fixable. And I see someone here who's very tenacious, that doesn't want to give up. Scorpio, very much you go to the depths and you fight for your love, and I think that's very admirable. And I hope that it's someone worth fighting for. So sending you love and light. And if you'd like to book a private reading, I have opened up my August calendar, so feel free to book on your own time, on your own terms, below in the description, my website and scheduling page. Take care, all of you, and see you at the mid-month.